kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Coming out with it, it's Tyson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take it.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Catch in the middle, it's Strickland.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting long yardage in predictable situations.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Gets the back moving. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Don't just make a play. Make a play. Fumble recovery, scoop, and score for the touchdown.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. As an offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The scoop and score. What a lift they can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tyson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Handoff to the single running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. There he goes. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put points up in electrifying fashion with an 82-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Tyson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Working that left side. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Strickland. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. 2nd down.
They'll go to the ground. There he goes. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Quickly complete. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. To the air on 2nd down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one good job to avoid the loss. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Strickland. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Williamson. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Finds his tight end. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Tyson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Pulls it, fire complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers. And they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Holds and fires complete to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Off play action. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
How about the aggressive play calling? Love aggressiveness, bringing the free safety down, blitzing him. You could tell completely disrupted the offense. They didn't know how to handle it. Free safety chases the QB, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's caught. It's Williamson. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The give to the back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Hauls it in. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Strickland. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Strickland. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the last play. Here's 3rd down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
Yeah, you call it a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Might be looking to run across the 45. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone and the 10. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a first and 10 from the 43.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his man. It's Williamson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
But how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Right back to the well. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. Here's the give off the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, that field goal couldn't loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the draw. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running to Green. And he'll be brought down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Using the quick game.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
He'll keep it himself. Moving past the 25. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williamson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. Open space at the 25. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They get to him as he throws. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Great job in coverage by the defense. He just had nowhere to go with the ball.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The give. Makes one man miss. Corralled and brought down by the defense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. To get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense onto the field again. To the ground with the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Gets open down the middle. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
Pass interference. Off.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd down.
Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man down the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't hang on is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And how about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man on the right. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And that is big time late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll run it trying to drain time off the clock. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Leaves it with the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to fire deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. He lost one down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Completion to the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. And it's in for a touchdown.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to sling it on second down. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass on second down. Still looking, on the move. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Offense, quick tempo. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Under fire. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand.